Beep. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie. Oh, hi. You ready to come in? Yeah, can you pick me up? Yeah, no problem. Hang on, let me scan for your coordinates here. And that's 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. No. Hey, welcome back. Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Natasha. BOOZHOO. All right. You want to wrap things up? Yeah, sure. I'll wrap things up. Okay. Hey, everybody. Miigwech, Gabis, and Dawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash Miigwech, Ganawabieg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Smiling girls and rosy boys coming by my little toys, monkeys made of gingerbread and sugar horses painted red, Richmond's children running fast, their fathers dressed in holes, golden hair and mud of many acres on their shoes, gazing eyes running wild past the stocks and over stiles, kiss the window, merry child, coming by my toys, coming by my toys, coming by my toys. You watched your father plow the fields with a ram's horn, and sowed it white with peppercorn, unfurled with a bramble thorn. Now your watching's over, you must play with girls and boys. Leave the parsley on the stool, but coming by my toys, coming by my toys, coming by my toys, my toys, coming by my toys. You shall own a cambric shirt, you shall work your father's land, but now you will play in the market square until you become a man. Coming by my toys, coming by my toys, my toys, coming by my toys. Oh, Michael Lyons. I think that's an old Bowie tune. Yeah. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. BOOZHOO. Welcome to BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO. I am NANABOOZHOO. And I am Natasha. And we'd like to invite you to join the BOOZHOO Crew membership channel. For $4.99 monthly, you get exclusive perks, exclusive members-only live stream, Auntie Tasha's moment of wisdom, huh, sweetie? That's right. And after today, candid behind-the-scenes discussions with creator Michael Lyons. and new music videos, dead celebrity interviews from heaven, what have you, and of course, cat videos of Bagheera. Click the link below. Join the BOOZHOO Crew membership channel, $4.99 a month. We'll see you there. And I will see you again. Kiga wabamin. Minawa. So it goes, or so they say. Time's like a mountain skate. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. And sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. You ready to get started? Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me see. Let's get ourselves situated up here. And how about a little intro music? A little intro music. Why is this so hard to do? Everything in life is just so difficult sometimes. Sometimes I just don't know. I just don't know. Here we go. BOOZHOO! Kakina awia! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. My name is Emily Aubrey. Over here, get out here. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, you, Michael Lyons. And this is the live stream podcast about Ojibwe language and culture, and about a man named Wally Bear. Back in the days of the grandfathers, there was a family of bears who lived out in the woods in a cabin. There was Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and little baby Wally Bear. Well, the morning comes, and Wally Bear and Mama Bear and Papa Bear, they made breakfast. And before they sat down to eat, Papa Bear says, "Hey, let's go for a walk. Let's leave the house." Mama Bear says, "Should we lock the door?" He goes, "Nah, leave it wide open. We're bears in the woods who live in a house and eat porridge for breakfast. We're going to leave and go on a walk." Well, pretty soon, little blonde girl named Goldilocks, she shows up. And Goldilocks is all like, what's she like? She's got golden hair, blonde hair. And she just walks right in, doesn't knock, she just sees a door and opens it up. Hey, look at this, it's a house. And she's not assuming that 3 bears built it, she's assumed human beings. But still, she breaks in. And pretty soon, she sees some porridge on the table there, and she eats from the first bowl. Ooh, this porridge, it's too hot. Maybe I should blow on it, wait 10 seconds, and then eat it? Nah, I'm going to go to the next bowl. She tries that bowl. And she said, well, this one, this ain't no good. This is too cold. Hey, there's your southern accent again. Oh, yeah. My southern accent just came back. This one's too cold. Then she goes over to the third bowl. She goes, oh, this one's just right. Then she goes in the living room, sits down, first chair, too hard. Second chair, too soft. Third chair, just right. But now she's getting sleepy, and she goes in the bedroom. Lays down in the first bed. Oh, this bed, it won't do. It's too hard. And the second bed, well, that one's too soft. Lays down in the third bed. Well, what do you know? This one's just right. She falls fast asleep. Well, pretty soon, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, little baby Wally Bear, they all come home. They see the doors wide open. Papa Bear comes in and goes, oh, wow, somebody's been eating my porridge. And Mama Bear, she says, somebody's been eating my porridge. And Baby Wally Bear, he goes, someone's been eating my porridge. They go in the bedroom, and Papa Bear sees his, they always made their bed first thing in the morning. And it's all ruffled up. He goes, hey, somebody's been sleeping in my bed. And pretty soon, Mama Bear, she goes, yeah, me too. Someone's been sleeping in my bed. And Baby Wally Bear, he goes, oh, wow, look at this. Some blonde girl in my bed. All right. And Baby Bear, she wake up. And she goes, oh, no, Wally Bear. And she run away. And this is the story of the three bears. Goldilocks and the three bears. Wally Bear and his mom and dad. What is the moral of that story? Of the three bears? Yeah. Why do we tell that story to children? Well, because it teaches them that bears make their porridge at different times, but they eat at the same time. Oh. Yeah, that's the moral of the story. Don't make your porridge different temperatures, but eat at the same time. Yeah. It's a pretty good story. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the show. And today, Wally Bear, it's good to see you. What? I'm supposed to make my bed in the morning? Well, that's right. You got to make your bed first thing in the morning. That's in the 12 rules of life. The 12 rules of life? What's that? You know Jordan Peterson? Who? Jordan Peterson, that fruit from Canada. Yeah, okay. He's all like wise and stuff, and he says he's got 12 rules for life. Number 1, make your damn bed. Don't swear on my show. Sorry. And it's not your show, buddy. It's our show. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, 12 rules of life. Jordan Peterson. He was the one who kind of stood up against the mandated pronoun stuff, right? Yeah, they were all like, hey, I'm a them, they. You got to call me them, they. And he's all like, what? No, I'm not doing that. You're a dude in a dress. I'm calling you. I don't know what I'm going to call you, but you can't make me call you them, they. That's stupid. Yeah. What are your preferred pronouns? What are my preferred pronouns? I don't get to tell you what my preferred pronouns. Why not? Well, because number 1, a pronoun. Kids, here's our Ojibwe phrase of the day. Huh? In Ojibwe, huh means huh in English. So you've heard about people, oh, what are my pronouns? You got to respect my pronouns. He, him. Michael's preferred, your preferred pronouns, he, him. My preferred pronouns? Yeah, I guess so. But I don't think I get to choose pronouns any more than I get to choose nouns. Really? Can I? Yeah, what anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. So, Jordan Peterson was a Canadian college professor, and they were all like, what's your preferred pronouns? And he goes, I forget what he said, but my thing on the whole thing is, that's something people only use when they're talking about you when you're not around. I would never say him, he. The pronoun is what people use when they're talking about you, but not to you. So when you say, I want you to say he, him when you talk about me, you're trying to tell somebody else how you want them to talk about you when you're not around. Oh, and by the way, also tell them I'm really pretty, and I've got a beautiful singing voice, and I'm really talented. Right? Yeah. That's so dumb. Oh, Wally Bear says, Emily, did you know huh can be spelled backwards too? Yeah, huh? That's what do they call that? It's like wow and mom and dad. You can read it backwards and forward at the same time. You know who knows a lot about this kind of stuff? Who's that? Jim Dunn. Yeah, Jim Dunn's really smart. Jim says, what do you think of the Aurora Borealis?
The Aurora Borealis. In our language, we call that the, what do we call the Northern Lights?
Let's see, Northern Lights would be Geweden. Actually, don't we call them dancing stars?
Yeah, we call them something like Nimi Iti Wug Ananug. Nimi Iti Wug Ananug. The Ojibwe called the Aurora Borealis the dancing stars?
No, not stars. Dancing lights.
What's lights?
I don't remember. I can't remember what we call it. But we called it like dancing lights or something like that. I, for the first time, and I'm like deep into conspiracy theories and stuff, not just conspiracy theories, but just, non-mainstream talk on the internet, like everybody. Last night I saw a video where the guy said that the government or somebody, is warning about the Northern Lights last night, that it may knock out the grid and we could go without power or something. And it'd be just like in the 1800s during the great whatever thing nobody's ever heard of. And so the guy goes, yeah, you should probably prepare. You might wake up to no electricity, no internet. And I didn't necessarily think it was going to happen, but I didn't necessarily think it wasn't going to happen. And so just like in 2000, when they said, oh, the internet might go down and all electricity and everything, make sure you prepare, get some water and store up on food. I couldn't even be bothered to, I filled up a cup of water.
You mean that cup you set out by the thing?
Yeah.
But you just have that because when you get up in the middle of the night to go potty?
Yeah, don't call it potty.
That's why I say I'm a girl. When you get up in the middle of the night to go potty, you like to have a whole cup of water?
Yeah, I'm so thirsty. I think I snore at night. But, yeah, massive solar ejection is what they said. There's a solar, and that was what was causing the Northern Lights all the way down to Florida. I mean, how can we call them the Northern Lights if they are lights all, I don't know, it's weird. But again, I'm always so suspicious when the official story ever tries to explain anything like, the eclipse or the solar ejection. Was there what's a solar ejection? A solar flare? Maybe that's what they call it. Taco Cat spelled backwards is still Taco Cat.
You're a genius, Wally Bear.
What were we talking about?
I don't know, man. Oh, the Northern Lights.
Yeah. So I thought it was interesting. I saw just a brief video of the beautiful Northern Lights, which nobody understands. I think moments like that, we should all collectively be reminded that NASA, the government, the weather guys, whoever, they don't understand what Northern Lights are. There is no, people all have theories. They're beautiful lights that we can't understand, that some people have discussed or have, I've seen people say they've heard sounds coming from the lights, that they make a sound.
Like music?
Like music or something. It happens all the time. Last night, for some reason, not long after that other amazing thing that happens in the sky called the eclipse, which is not a round ball of mud blocking a sun that's 94 million miles away, but rather the proof that the sun and the moon are close by us, local, and that they're the exact same size. And when the moon goes in front of the sun, that it blocks it out completely, because the sun is more like a spotlight than a ball of fire 94 million miles away.
Million miles away. That's right, kids. Ask your science teacher. He will say they know. Your science teacher is a liar, everybody.
Do you want to expel some myths to the kids?
Yeah. On this Saturday morning, today is Ojibwe word of the day. Michael, will you pull up the Ojibwe word of the day?
Sure. Ojibwe word of the day is... Do we even have an Ojibwe word of the day?
Yeah, okay, here we go. You couldn't be bothered to get a new Ojibwe word of the day, could you?
I just couldn't. I couldn't get to it.
Miigwech, thank you. Thank you so much for watching our show. Thank you for bringing up comments in the comment section so we have something to talk about. Miigwech. Gizagain, I love you. Gizagain. Because I love you, especially the kids who watch this show. Not just Jim Dunn, who I'm also quite fond of. Michael, can you get rid of this thing?
Oh, sure. What were we talking about?
Thank you. God created a flashlight. God created a flashlight.
The Earth has magnetic pole. There is a magnetic field surrounding us. God created a flashlight. Charged particles entering our atmosphere.
Well, this is just the thing I was talking about, Jim. We all have been told stuff. We all have been educated by the experts, by the government.
Oh, we were going to talk to the kids about truth and lies.
Why are you sticking your finger in my eye?
Your eyelashes are coming off.
Oh, okay.
I like this thing in your hair, too.
Isn't that cute? So here's the thing, kids. From your old Auntie M, and Uncle Michael Lyons, tigers, and bears. Oh, my. Science and things like the grown-ups tell you. They tell us, we go, oh, wow, look, something's happening. What is that? And then if you go to school, if you listen to the news or whatever, you research it, you say, oh, well, that's charged particles from the atmosphere. Oh, what's an atmosphere? Oh, I forgot to tell you. We live on a sphere, a ball, which has an invisible but not solid thing around us that lets everything in and out of it easily. But because of gravity, oh, it's gravity. Oh, another magical force you can't see, blah, blah, blah. And the explanations keep going until you're ended up with, oh, what's that, Northern Lights? Yeah, we know what it is. I can't explain it, but we know what it is. No, nobody knows what it is. The science liars, indoctrinated teachers and stuff, think they know what it is. They think somebody smarter than them figured it out. Oh, it's charged particles. What? Particles of what? Dust? Dirt? Is that what you're saying? There's floating dirt that's charged with electricity? Huh? What? What do you...
Don't do it.
Okay. What are you talking about, silly Billy? And then... So then religious people, oh, you know what? That's God. Traditional people, oh, we called it the dancing spirits. That's what it was called. It was called the Nimi Idiwug Manadoog or something like that. Dancing spirits. They say, oh no, those are the spirits. And then we never think very deeply, what spirits? Are those evil spirits up there? No, it's good spirits, 'cause it's beautiful. Oh, is it angels? Like Jesus and angels? And the traditionals go, no, not those spirits. No such thing as angels. These are the good spirits of the forest, you know. These are the ancestors. What? That's my crabby old narcissistic dementia-ridden grandmother? Okay. That's some afterlife. Oh, what happens when we die? Well, you go up about, I don't know, 3,500 feet, and you'll dance as a glimmer of green light for about 20 minutes. Okay. Nobody knows.
Emily, did you get a haircut?
Oh, you noticed. I did get a haircut. Well, I used to have really long hair way down to my butt, and when I got my hair cut, it got a little curlier. Or the curl came back. I have more curl with shorter hair. But yeah, I got a haircut. And then I also got a new little bandana thing, so my hair is not in my face.
Yeah, I was like talking to a sheepdog there.
I know. You were constantly like trying to take the hair out of my eyes.
Yeah, so I'm fascinated by the Northern Lights. I'm fascinated by all that stuff. But neutrinos, yeah. Neutrinos. You just have to have faith in your priests of scientism and say, oh yeah, that's a neutrino. If you don't understand what a neutrino is, you're just not educated.
What's a neutrino?
Oh, it's something about an invisible charged particle of light which comes off the sun and permeates everything. We can measure it, but we can't predict where it is. And blah, 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 Einstein or some other priest that they're trying to make seem really smart. You know, that's all part of our education and indoctrination. I don't know if neutrinos are real or if they're theoretical. You know, the problem with most people, after we get indoctrinated and brainwashed by our education, we just take great comfort in assuming that a scientist, somebody who was funded, and we never think, somebody in employment of the government, of whatever, and a student of the previous generations of government-employed Freemasons, theoretical stuff and mathematical equations can tell us some sense of truth. They don't know, but they're the only ones who won't admit they don't know. And then some of us go, oh, now I know. And I'm not one of the people who don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, kids. So yeah, will you tell some truth to young children?
Like what age?
I don't know, like a third grader? I realized the other day with Milo.
How you doing, Milo?
Milo and I had our conversation that, he was an incredibly smart kid, but a fifth grader can be open-minded and as open-minded and understand as deeply these kind of talks as any grown-up. So this is for a kid. Speak to a kid who's just a little younger than understanding adults. Right before you get to that level. I'm not sure what I'm saying.
I think I get it. All right, kids. Hello there. Welcome to the show. As your Auntie Emily, these are some of the things I learned after I grew up out of the third grade, fourth grade. There are certain things I believe that they told us that they tell us adults not to tell you guys because we're going to ruin something. It'll be upsetting to you. We'll be the jerks. Number one, Santa Claus is fake, obviously. Most of you know that. Yep, they did lie to you, right to your face. Santa Claus is fake. There's no Easter Bunny. There's no Tooth Fairy. There's no... All that's fake. Bigfoot is real. Aliens are real. They're from Mexico. And, the gray aliens like Steven are real, but nobody knows where they come from. outer space is fake. Nobody landed on the moon. They lied about flying to the moon. Your teachers are dumb.
That's not fair.
You're right. Some teachers aren't dumb. But nobody knows anything. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows. Everything they're teaching you in science class especially, oh, back in the days of the Big Bang, blah, 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 and then blah, 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 blah. You know, I noticed this the other day in the library. I was filing books in the nonfiction section of the children's library. There's all these books on science and NASA and dinosaurs. And everything was just explaining like it was fact. You know? What did Tyrannosaurus Rex eat? Then they answer it. And you go, well, experts say that they probably ate blah. Here's a book of nonfiction. Kids, they don't know. They can't know. If they were being honest, they would say, no, nobody was around then. Nobody knows anything from beyond about 100 years ago. Here's a good example.
What's that?
Nobody knows anything about history so much, and if in your own town, you go to the oldest building, usually like the courthouse or something, there'd be a plaque that says something really strange. Like, this church was founded in 1865 and dedicated to Reverend somebody no one's ever heard of with a last name that has no descendants in this town. On 1868, came here with an Indian guide. That's what the one plaque on the stupid Presbyterian church or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. On the Presbyterian church in Bemidji, there's a plaque that says, founded in 1863, in memoriam of Father Joe Blow, I no one's ever heard of, nobody cares about. He did nothing else in this community of note and left no legacy except building and being the pastor of the most beautiful building in our town that was built not by anybody from our unexplainable, a castle downtown that people don't even recognize. And these old Masonic churches, whatever they're called. But what they can't tell you is like who built it, how long it was there, how did they get there, where did the stained glass come from in 1864 when apparently there was just Indians up here and stuff. Why did they have tunnels running all under the city to the college and along Lake Bemidji at a time when there wasn't a town here? Our historical narrative and timeline makes no sense. And every town is like that. It's got a real sketchy beginning in the late 1800s, early 1900s. That can be summed up in one page. And then, you know, the lumber industry and blah, blah, everything kind of happened in that generation, like your grandparents' generation. And nobody passed down much information. There's just a handful of photographs, some oral stories, you know. And every, like, non-Indian family's story is the same. About how, well, you know, my grandparents were fluent Norwegian speakers, but they never spoke Norwegian in front of the kids because they wanted to talk in front of them without them knowing, which is utter garbage, by the way. Your grandparents are liars, too. We don't know why that same generation that didn't teach Ojibwe to their grandchildren the Norwegians didn't pass on Norwegian to their kids in Minnesota, the Finlanders, all this stuff. very sketchy. We don't know. Something happened. I don't know. But I don't believe the official story in history. I don't believe the official story in science. I kind of feel like my eyes got opened a few years ago, and now I look like a conspiracy theorist or an insane person, because I'm calling bullshit on so much of what I've been told in college, in college especially, on the news, in high school, everything. Well, and everything, my parents, anything, They start lying to you when you're a kid about Santa Claus, and then they just never quit.
Yeah, that's when it begins. Hello, kids. Welcome to the world. Here's your first, most beautiful religious ceremonial holiday. We call it Christmas. Here's the story of Jesus. Never mind that. Here's a string of lies and fairy tales and craziness that we're going to tell you about Santa Claus and North Pole. And because we love you, we want to make Christmas fun. We're going to lie to your face. I actually think it's almost diabolical.
What do you mean?
The way we lie to our kids on the holiday which recognizes the birth of Jesus. It's like they inserted it so they could ruin that too.
Yeah.
We're living in a world of lies. And this is why, bling, bling. What's that?
Oh, it's the phone.
Bling, bling. Want to get that?
Sure. Caller, you're on the BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO podcast. When I do this, we should look at the same place, like that. No, it has to be like this. I don't understand this. Oh, this is why. Okay. Caller, you're on the air, if I can find the picture. Welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody. It's Paul Stanley of Kith. Hey, Paul Stanley. Michael, it's Paul Stanley.
Hey, Paul, how you doing? It's great to see you.
Oh, Michael's like your biggest fan. I wanted to call up Emily because I want to learn the Ojibwe word of the day. Yeah. Woo! Oh, that's awesome. Sure, you can learn the Ojibwe word of the day. Michael, you want to pull up the Ojibwe word of the day?
Sure. Oh, here. I think I found another one.
Oh, this is the last one.
Yeah, teach him that one.
All right, Paul. To say restaurant in Ojibwe Moan, Ojibwe language, we say Wissani Wigamig. Wissani Wigamig. Or eat house. Wissani Wigamig. The eat house. A restaurant. Oh, whoa, I'd like to go to a restaurant right now. Yeah, it'd be awesome, huh? And I'd get something to eat. But when I'm down in the dumps and I need something to bring me up, there's only one drink that's going to do it the way you want it. What's that? Huh? I said, what's that? Well, I can't hear you. What's that? Cold gin. Da 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 na 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 na. You didn't really sing that song though, did you? No, that was Cold Gin. Ace sang Cold Gin, but I sang a lot of the other songs. But so Wissani Wigamig. Yep, Wissani Wigamig. Eat house is what we call a restaurant. A Wigamig is kind of like us saying the other day. It's kind of like a wigwam. Wigwas is birch bark. Wigwam is a house made of birch bark. Wigamig is a house that you... Wissani Wigamig is a house that you eat in, or an eat house. And this has been your Ojibwe Phrase of the day. But anyway, how you been, Paul? I heard you retired.
That's right. Kiss finally left the road. We're off the road. And that's why we called the show End of the Road.
Michael, I'm going to get rid of the word.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Thanks.
No problem.
Excuse me. What was I talking about?
You were talking to Paul Stanley of Kiss. Then you gave me a kiss.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Hey, Wally Bear says, Paul Stanley, how you doing? How you doing, Wally Bear? Hey, Maya E. Jones is back.
Oh, Maya. BOOZHOO, Maya. So nice to see you. On this beautiful Saturday morning. What time is it, Michael?
I think it's 10:05. That's 10:05. It's time to rock and roll all night and party every day.
Yeah. Listen, Paul, I gotta go. Michael and I gotta get back to the show.
All right. Well, how do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
Well, if we want to say goodbye in Ojibwe, bling, bling.
Oh, there's something online too.
Oh, really? You want to pick that up?
Sure.
Hang on, Paul. Caller on line 2. You're on the air.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right. Gene, what are you doing here? It's me, Gene Simmons of Kiss. Yeah, I know who you are.
Well, hi, Gene.
Hey there, Emily. How you doing? Ooh, yeah.
I'm doing all right. I was just talking to Paul.
Yeah, Paul of Kiss. Gene, why do you always gotta follow me around? We're retired now. You know, sometimes I just want to call the show on my own. Yeah, I know, but we're Kiss. And I thought I'd call up and say, hey, everybody, don't forget that the Gene Simmons Band, we're on tour. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, why are you on tour, Gene?
Well, I gotta rock and roll all night and party every day. Ooh, yeah. Well, all right. Gene, that's ridiculous. It's time you retire. Listen, Paul, I think it's time we get the band back together. What? But we retired. Yeah, I know. But listen, I gotta tell you something. If we had the Kiss reunion, it'd be the greatest show on earth. You guys, we've all had enough. No, I'm telling you, man, that we got to give the fans what they want. That is what the fans want. They wanted the best, and they got the best. The hottest band in the land. Kiss! Ooh, yeah! Well, all right.
You guys, get out of here.
All right. Hey, how do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Ooh, yeah! Yeah, I want to know, how do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
Well, to say I will see you again, because something tells me you guys will never really go away. We say, Gigawaba min, Minawa.
Well, Gigawaba min, Minawa, Emily, and whoa, we'll see you again.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Paul.
Yeah, and I'll see you again, Emily and Michael. Ooh, yeah! Well, all right. Gigawaba min, Minawa.
Ugh, what a couple of creeps.
Yeah, I know.
Should we talk to this camera for a while?
We probably should. This is actually what the camera will be using for the clip show.
Hey, everybody! Come on, everybody! What is your favorite Kiss song?
I don't know. I'm pretty sick of Kiss music.
What? How dare you?
Oh, yeah. I can't listen to Kiss. I mean, I'll still watch, I'll go back and I'll watch them sing a song that I liked when I was a kid. There's something fun about, I don't know, just kind of going back. And I guess I still listen to the albums once in a while in the background. Like, I always listen to the Ace Frehley solo album. No, I don't. I just listened to Fractured Mirror.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
When we're setting up here a lot.
What's your favorite Bowie song?
Probably Can You Hear Me?
From Young Americans?
Yeah. That's probably it. I mean, I hate to say what I have one favorite. My favorite David Bowie music video is Strangers When We Meet.
Oh, the one where he's got the puppet.
Yeah. I feel like that's us.
We should do a show where we review that video.
We could. I'd probably get a lot more views than trying to teach Ojibwe and ruining Christmas for the Indian kids.
Yeah, sorry, kids. There ain't no Santa. But actually, tell you the truth, that's probably good news for a lot of kids. It's like, hey, by the way, don't worry. You know how the adults have been telling you that an obese white man with a beard and a flying reindeer sleigh is going to break into your house tonight? You don't have to worry. Those are presents bought by the reservation. That's the other way that the government has ruined Christmas in our families.
What's that?
They buy all the presents for the kids.
What do you mean?
There's all these programs where you could go down to the community center and get your Christmas presents for your children. You can go get, $200 worth of Christmas presents.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's fine, except it's, you're getting a present from your mom is supposed to be something that she got for you, not something that she just delivered from, another entitlement, Oh, we're so cynical on this show lately.
I know. I'm not sure where that comes from. I don't know. An ad's going to run pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Today's Cherokee word of the day is Waldo, which means thank you. Oh, Wado.
Waldo. Where's Waldo? Wado. Wado. Which means thank you. Cherokee people. Wado. Cherokees. I feel bad, all the bad mouthing we've done about Cherokees on the show over the years.
You've never said anything bad about Cherokees. And I've never said anything bad about the Cherokees. It's all NANABOOZHOO and Natasha.
Yeah. You want to tell them what they said?
NANABOOZHOO and Natasha. I mean, I'm not apologizing for them. I stand by it too. But Cherokee people have gotten a lot of grief on this show over the years. In as much as we expose that it was the Cherokee people who famously, during the so-called Trail of Tears, when they were kicked out of their homes, the way we tell that story, this is the other thing about history, kids. We kind of cherry pick what to tell you about I don't tell you anything. Well, I am now. But the teachers and the history book writers and Hollywood and your own Native American storytellers, the way we teach our history and talk about it, we've kind of cherry picked. We've picked just certain obvious things to make a jelly of a story that's not really true. Like, we talk about how the white man came and forced us out of our territories and stole our land. And we're really very vague about that. You get the impression that Columbus came and stole the land, but he didn't. Then there was the Trail of Tears hundreds of years later, where they talk about the Cherokee being driven out, and it was so sad and so unjust that they left a trail of tears, which is also not true. That's not true. There was not a trail of water that followed a marching army of victims. What it was, apparently, but again, I don't know, because I just heard this from the same sources that taught me Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492 to prove the earth was round. It was a ball. But they never mention how the Cherokee owned plantations and their own slaves. So when they were forced off their plantations, when the government, foreclosed on their plantations, which they probably just inherited from the previous people, they were enslaving African Americans. The Trail of Tears also included the imprisoned, enslaved black people that the Cherokees owned legally. The Cherokees lived in colonial-style homes. I guess we'd call them houses, but they were mansions. They were not like we see in the movies. It didn't look like Dances with Wolves for the Cherokees in the old days. Maya, you look very dark, if I can tell, whatever. I wonder if you weren't descendants of one of the Cherokee slaves on the Trail of Tears. Until we meet again, and Cherokee is NANABOOZHOO.
I always found it was a good idea to do it backwards until you got it. Like, Hovi, Govi, Dagovi, not Dagovi, Dona Dagovi, Dona Dagovi, Dona Dagovi, Dona Dagovi. Donna Dagovi, Donna Dagovi, Donna Dagovi, Donna Dagovi. Hey, do, la 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 la. This is a Jewish song that I don't know what it's about. Hey, do, la 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 la. Can you pick me up on a chair and I'll be up over here? Hey, look where at a Jewish wedding I'm being held up. Do. Well, come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. So what's your point with the Cherokee?
Oh, yeah, I feel bad about how much we dogged the Cherokee.
I heard a great Cherokee joke once. Oh, I ruined the punchline.
What is it?
A guy comes up and he's like, yeah, I'm half African American. I'm half Cherokee. My mother was a African American, and my father was a Jeep. My father was a Jeep, a Cherokee Jeep. But yeah, so the Cherokees, Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe. I am a descendant of one of the Cherokee slaves. You are. Well, there you go.
History has just ignored the fact and held no responsibility to the Cherokee people with the whole slave narrative. We're going to where's the reparations from the Cherokee Nation? Let's see some of that casino money to the people you enslaved, that you would not have been able to enrich yourselves first as slave-owning cotton plantation owners. Later in life, the fact that you're alive to this day. Well, and again, maybe the Trail of Tears wasn't that difficult if you had unpaid labor helping you along the way. The historical narrative is always so stupid because it makes the people seem so helpless without the government. They had to walk 500 miles and they all died and starved to death. It's like, they probably walked 500 miles to get to Oklahoma or wherever they were, wherever the Trail of Tears. I don't know.
Yeah, the more I learn about Ojibwe, not Ojibwe, but Indian history, this history in general, the less sympathetic I am. No, the more I learn about the whole victim narrative of everything, every story they let us know about. When you look underneath, it's like, you know what? That's probably not true. And because it's not true, I have way less sympathy. Like, I have no sympathy for the kids of boarding schools. No, I do. But the boarding school kids, I'm sympathetic to historically. But not because I thought they were abused by the school. Because they were abused by their parents who sent them to the school. Because they were neglected and cast out of their own communities. They were forced to assimilate because they were rejected by their own people. Our ancestors. We're the unwanted children. We're the middle children of society, of history. Native American people are the descendants of Indians who didn't want anything to do with their kids. Gave them up to the government. People try to make themselves feel bad. Well, they couldn't help it. They were victims. They couldn't resist the mighty, overwhelming, oppressors. Because of racism. It's the racists who keep us down. It's like, shut up. You are not a victim. You just scream with boredom. You are not evicting time. Bing, bing. Oh, somebody's on the phone. You want to get that, Michael?
Sure.
Bing, bing.
Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Hello, it's me, David Bowie, calling from beyond the grave.
Oh, wow, David Bowie. Michael, it's your other huge hero.
Hey, David Bowie, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Hello, Michael. Oh, it's ever so nice being here.
I can't believe you're here. I knew you weren't really dead.
Oh, dear me. I have to admit that I am quite dead.
No, you faked it. I saw that video the day after you died, quote unquote, died. And you were like in a mask or something. And you were pretending to be, I forget the guy's name.
Oh, no. Yes, I did fake my death. But since that time, in the meantime, I'm afraid I did indeed die.
Oh, really? What happened?
Well, I had a series of heart attacks, and then I died.
Oh. So what can I do for you today?
Well, I was wondering if I might learn the Ojibwe word of the day, as it were.
Oh, sure. Michael, you want to pull up the Ojibwe word of the day?
Sure. David, our Ojibwe word of the day today is thank you, and the phrase I love. I guess they're Ojibwe phrases of the day. Quite right. What's that first word? The first word is miigwech, or thank you. Miigwech.
Miigwech. Thank you.
Oh, that's quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay.
And then what's that next word? That is for I love you.
We say gizaga'een, gizaga'een. I love you.
Well, gizaga'een, I love you.
Yeah, gizaga'een, I love you.
Oh, pardon me. Did you just burp?
Oh yeah, excuse me. I got a little something in my throat. Come on. So anyway, what else can I do for you today, David?
Well, I also wanted to know if I was saying this quite right. When one says I will see you again, does one say gigawabamin minawa?
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly what you say. Gigawabamin minawa.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I love the show and I watch it all the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I will see you again, Emily, and you too, Michael. Also, I really appreciate each of the songs of mine that you've covered.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yes, you do quite a nice job. The other day I saw that you re-recorded "Come and Buy My Toys." Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it was quite a good job. Oh, thanks a lot. All right then. Well, I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Yep, Gigawabamin. Minawa, David. Thanks for calling in. Wow, the Thin White Duke himself. Yeah, that is so cool. I love it when he calls in. Yeah, he's called in before, huh? Yeah, he's called in a number of times. From heaven, in fact. Oh, I forgot that. And wow, we got so much stuff up here. I have got to do something about too many. Anyway, that's not interesting to anyone but us. Yeah, it's really not interesting to me either. All right, Michael, well, that's about an hour. Should we call it a show? Yeah. I can see now. I wish we would have paid more attention to where this was situated. Oh, man. We did this whole show with that camera being the wrong spot. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by and watching our live stream. My name is Emily Aubrey. In Ojibwe, we would say, Emily Aubrey, Nindishanikaz, Nindishanikaz. Emily Aubrey is my name. This is Michael Lyons. Ikadon, Gigawabamin, Mina Wa, Niwini Mushain. I just said, say, I will see you again, my sweetheart. I will see you again, my sweetheart. That's not what I meant. Don't be calling these chicks your sweetheart. And anyway, everyone, thank you so much. I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa.
Oh, how you doing there, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Should we sing a song?
A song?
Do you know any good car songs?
Oh, let me think. I don't know.
Let's see, what's a good car song? I don't know, what is it? How about I'm sailing away, set an open course for the virgin sea, and I've got to be free. No, that's a stupid song. I think the best car songs have got to be, classic rock for sure.
Classic rock?
Or maybe, I don't know any country songs. Good classic rock song. Something by Boston.
You forget about me after I've been gone.
Woke up this morning and the sun was gone. Turn on some music to start my day. Lost myself. Nah. All right.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check, 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 check 1 2, check 1 2. It's just seeing how well the audio.
Let's see, how do you want to do this?
Emily's got one crazy eye. She looks to the west and she looks to the sky. Don't ask how she sees when she looks. She's watching you and me.
Do you want to look at some
gibberish.
And Emily knows something about blow. Dizzy white snow finds its way up her nose.
Hey, Grandma. What is it, honey? Have you seen my coat? Did you check the closet? Did I check the closet? Oh no, I was looking in the fridge here. Thanks. What a good tip. Oh, here it is. Never mind.
I can only say that I've seen better days, and this is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take.
Well, I've decided to quit the show.
You're quitting the show? Why?
Well, I just figured it's time, Sometimes a man's just gotta do what a man's gotta do, right? You understand, don't you?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, Natasha, but I gotta do this.
But I'm gonna miss you.
I know. I'm gonna miss you too.
The best I could do with what I had and all I knew, and we will fight all night. I don't see how we got here now. This is all I have, and now it's all I have to give. But I can only say that I've seen better days. This is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, maybe tomorrow.
I don't know, you got anything you want to add to this?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. So, just want to remind everyone, if you want to support this show financially, you can send us a PayPal, buy us a cup of makere mush, kiki wabu, buy us a cup of coffee, or we have a Patreon page where people, sign up monthly, and if you sign up on Patreon, we'll send you a book, like Snow on Skin, or, just come over to YouTube and subscribe. We got a lot of fun stuff over there too. Alright. I don't know, I guess that's all I had to say.
Okay. Alright, well let's just wrap it up then.
Okay.
Tonight.
I wanna give it all to
Okay, hey, BOOZHOO.
BOOZHOO.
And welcome back to BOOZHOO.
BOOZHOO,
NANABOOZHOO.
NANABOOZHOO.
My name is NANABOOZHOO. over here, the lovely and the talented
Oh, get out of here.
Natasha. Ikadon Boozhoo, ni weenie mushane. Say hello, my sweetheart.
Hello, my sweetheart. NANABOOZHOO, kakilawia.
And today, to start things off, today is Ojibwe word of the day. Where is it, sweetie?
I don't know. Where'd you put it?
Today is Anama A Gijakud. Anama A Gijakud. Prayer day.
That's right.
And sweetie, do you want to go outside and put out some tobacco and say a little prayer?
Well, sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Let me just scan for your coordinates for a second here.
Well, I'm sitting right here.
All right. And that's one to teleport.
Make it so, number one.
All right.
Oh, it's really pretty out here. Hello, birds. BOOZHOO, B'nai Yeah, so I come back out here and say a little prayer. I'm going to put out my tobacco and say a little prayer before we start the show today. Yeah. If I remember I got it. Here we go. Asema. Tobacco. Yeah, don't mind me. These birds, they chit-chat all through my prayer. They have no reverence. So, today's prayer, let's just start with a good old-fashioned. Hello, Great Spirit. BOOZHOO, Gitchimanadu. Please accept my tobacco. Daka Odapanan Niwi Asema. Please accept my tobacco. Thanks for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka iji ka kinakeku. Ka iji chikean noongum. Thanks for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka iji ka kinakeku. Ka iji chikean noongum. I say it twice because I'm really thankful. Miigwech for everything. Miigwech ka iji, miigwech ka kina. Everything. Kakina gegu. That's what it is. Kakina gegu. Thank you for everything. Amen. Apenge. And then I just sprinkle a little tobacco on the Mother Earth, on the Mama Aki. Well, seasons are changing. It's gonna be September pretty soon. The leaves are changing. Are you changing? I sometimes wonder if I'm not changing. I know I'm getting older. I can feel it in my bones. No. But the changes of the seasons, it's enough of a reason to want to get away. Quiet and pensive, my thoughts apprehensive, the hours drift away. Leaving my homeland and playing a lone hand, my life begins today. I like changes of the seasons. I'm not really much of a summer girl, if I'm being honest. You're not going to find me down sunbathing at the beach. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm much more of an autumn girl. My colors are autumn. I like the fall. And to me, it doesn't feel like the end. Everybody kind of talks, oh yeah, spring is the beginning and the fall and winter is like the end. But to me, the fall always feels like the beginning. Because when I was a girl, that's when school would start. And when it started getting colder and stuff, summer vacation was over, but the school year would start. You know? And then when I grew up and went to college, same kind of thing. You start wearing sweaters and scarves and carrying your book bag and tweed jackets. And because it was getting cold, but it was the beginning of stuff. So I always get kind of this giddy, excited feeling in the fall. I don't know. To me, the fall, it begins today. And why not? Why can't we just decide? All right, here's my little mini Auntie Natasha's moment of Ojibwe wisdom. Today's Auntie Natasha's wisdom, Nabwakawin, wisdom, is, we don't have to listen to the white man's calendar to say when a new year begins. The Misqua Mikana, the Red Road, the path of the true warrior. You might find yourself just deciding, today's the day I begin again. I'm going to quit doing all this stuff that's making me so unhappy. I'm going to quit tearing myself down. I'm going to quit ruminating on, what a victim I am of life's circumstance. Nah. And I'm going to start over. I'm going to get a haircut. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to go for a run. And today we begin to lose some weight. Today I start working towards my goal again. And a lot of people get bummed out because they feel like they've been doing something for a long time and it's not working out and they're getting old and time's flashing before their eyes, and it could be depressing. But I think, why not just decide for yourself, nope. Today is actually the first day of the rest of my life. This is page 1 of the new chapter, and write a new chapter. Who cares about the old book you were writing? It's done. Nobody cares. But now you can write a new book, and you're the star of the show. You're a star of this novel, of this little tragic comedy called your life. And how will you write it? What? You're the main character. What are you going to be? The villain of the show? Are you going to be the hero? You're probably the hero. And this has been your Auntie Natasha's moment of wisdom. Moment of Nabwaka. What? I just tried my best here. These birds are making fun of me. Yeah, well, you come down here and try to be wise. No. All right, I'm going to Mahjong. I got to go. Yeah, I'm going to go back home. No, well, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, hi. You ready to come in?
Yeah, can you pick me up?
Yeah, no problem. Hang on, let me scan for your coordinates here. And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No.
Hey, welcome back.
Hi!
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Natasha.
BOOZHOO!
All right. You want to wrap things up?
Yeah, sure, I'll wrap things up. Hey everybody! Miigwech and Dawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech Ganawabieg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
Smiling girls and rosy boys coming by my little toys. Monkeys made of gingerbread and sugar horses painted red. Richmond's children running fast, their fathers dressed in holes. Golden hair and mud of many acres on their shoes. Gazing eyes running wild past the stocks and over stiles. Kiss the window, merry child, coming by my toys, coming by my toys, coming by my toys. You watched your father plow the fields with a ram's horn, and sowed it white with peppercorn, unfurled with a bramble thorn. Now your watching's over, you must play with girls and boys. Leave the parsley on the stool, but coming by my toys, coming by my toys, coming by my toys, my toys, coming by my toys. You shall own a cambric shirt, you shall work your father's land, but now you will play in the market square until you become a man. Coming by my toys, coming by my toys, my toys, coming by my toys. Oh, Michael Lyons. I think that's an old Bowie tune.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, BOOZHOO!
BOOZHOO!
Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. I am NANABOOZHOO,
And I am Natasha.
and we'd like to invite you to join the BOOZHOO Crew membership channel. For $4.99 monthly, you get exclusive perks, exclusive members-only live stream, Auntie Tasha's moment of wisdom, huh, sweetie?
That's right.
And after today, I'd say
Candid behind-the-scenes discussions with creator Michael Lyons, and new music videos, dead celebrity interviews from heaven, what have you, and of course, cat videos of Bagheera.
these were the golden days.
Click the link below. Join the BOOZHOO Crew membership channel, $4.99 a month. We'll see you there. And I will see you again. Giga Wabba Min.
So it goes, or so they say. Time's like a mountain skate. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape.